What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. A huge day in eFootball, the one football game where it was constant positives all throughout the day, win or lose, which I only lost one game today because your boy is getting better. However, it didn't matter because the game itself, you just got to give it time and it will prevail. I guarantee if you're like me and you just didn't understand it at first, try to compare it too much to, for me it was FC that I've played my entire life. And like UFL, which is similar to FC. It's just eFootball is a totally unique experience. So once you give it time, it will grow on you, I guarantee. I decided to put some money in. A disclaimer here, though. You can still play with your free-to-play team. My free-to-play team was just fine, but I will say you can tell when you have beasts like Rudiger and McAllister, who I was fortunate enough to pack. Now, I will say I put about $70 in. It could have been up to I think 150 to guarantee that I got all of them. So at the end of the day, out of the three big players, the only one I didn't get is Rojo, but Van Dijk, a free-to-play card or a standard player, whatever you want to call it, is just fine. I also did a few $1, 100 coins, which is equivalent to $1. I got Ferran Torres, who's an excellent winger. He came through big time. It will be good to have him when Gnabry, who's my starting right mid, he has the edge crossing, which is excellent, especially now that I've decided I'm starting Haaland up top. He's a player I packed a while ago, and I had went with a more shifty attacker. But now that I understand the game more, I do like having aerial type of striker up there. So Haaland is that man for now, and he will benefit greatly from the edge crossing of Gnabry. However, just like many people were afraid of, Gnabry, his form is inconsistent, and right now he's got the dreaded D. So Ferran Torres has started since, I think I played Gnabry with the D nonetheless, like one or two games. It was a game I lost for sure. I'm not saying that was a reason, but I'm just saying it was earlier in the day. Now, I've gone ahead and switched it, but that's kind of the reasoning. This is the squad setup. It is a 4-2-1-3. I have Haaland a little more drawn back. I want him there to flick balls on with Vinny on the left, and then Mbappe as a shadow striker, both of them looking to run on, and of course Ferran more out wide, or Gnabry, whoever's playing out there, more drop back, providing that wide option. So that's what I love about eFootball as well, is the ability to kind of tweak the tactics exactly how you want the players, based on, one, the players you play, but two, how you want to play. And you can also go after certain players based on how you want to play. The details in the game are just incredible, from all the details in the skill sets and how you can add the skill sets to the boosters. I wish it wasn't as random, like the random booster thing and then the random skills. I wish you could earn, however much you need to earn and then pick the booster every time. There's an option to pick one, then there's a random option, and then skills are always random. I believe that they would have a lot better feedback from the player base, right? Even if you had to do a little bit more to earn the right to, add these skills and boosters, it would be worth it if you could pick it every time. So you don't get any dreaded duplicates, or you don't get, like a shooting boost on a Maldini when I know that I'm rarely, if ever, going to shoot with them. So with that being said, those are just small things I wish they could, change. And I know a lot of players wish that too, from what I've seen. Gameplay-wise, though, it's incredible. And again, you give it time and you learn this game because it's a totally unique experience. You will see how great it is. A lot of people I've seen say, well, eFootball, you got to rush your passes because the defense is OP. Yes, the defense felt OP to me at first, too. And maybe you could say it is if you don't have your decision made ahead of time. That's part of the skill. So you notice the big difference, if you go back and look at my first, few eFootball videos compared to now, I literally just worked that up from the keeper all the way up, and I didn't do a long goal kick. I did a short goal kick. The reason I'm able to do that now is because as the ball's being passed, I know my next decision. It's also why I have what many say would be a funky, for lack of a better term, camera angle, because I can see the entire pitch, or at least most of it, right? I can definitely see the next several players I would want to maybe pass to all the way across the field, and that's huge to me in eFootball, because you have to have your decisions made ahead of time. That's how you avoid that dreaded OP defense, right? Because the defense absolutely gets a boost when you pressure or the AI pressures. However, the more you understand how your tactics work and understand the positioning of your players and where you want to pass, the better it will be, the easier it will be to beat the defense, and it will start actually being a benefit when they try to press you, because you'll be ready to blow right by them, and every time they press you, they're pulling their defenders out of position. So keep that in mind. If you're like me, give the game a chance. You're going to be frustrated at first, right? Because I was, or maybe you see it quicker than me. But either way, this game deserves our attention. It deserves our respect. It's a great game. I'm not saying there's not shortcomings like in any game, and especially in any football game. But overall, I promise you, give it time and you will enjoy the football aspect. That's a guarantee. So keep grinding. Keep having fun. I will definitely see you on the next video. Peace!